Is it true that you had people get an opportunity to like, you know, do a stitch on TikTok or something like that?
Yeah, so I basically I put out the song, and then up on TikTok I allowed like artists to do their own verse to it, just to like see what's up, engage with the platform, engage with the fans. And this one girl, Caitlin, went so crazy. Yeah. She killed it, and then also like so many fans were asking me for it. Got 20 million something views. I'm like, damn, this is insane. So we made it the official remix, and now it just hit top 40 on the Billboard charts, which is my biggest song ever. Yeah. So it's like insane how this is even happening.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, and it went #1 across all genres on iTunes.
Man, you already know Russ, man, an independent pioneer, man. It's somebody that I've learned a lot from when it comes to this independent thing and just the music business in general. So definitely with this clip, I got a lot to break down for y'all, a lot that y'all gonna be able to learn from so that y'all can implement into y'all career and y'all can grow. And hopefully we can fuck around and get a Billboard hit ourselves. But hey, man, make sure y'all stay tuned in. What's good? I'm an independent artist by the name TimelessRoc with TR Mentality, man. And before we get into the video, make sure y'all own your own shit. And in this clip, we got Russ explaining how he went number 40 on the Billboard Hot 100 list. Now, this video is one of them things that a lot of artists wouldn't be comfortable doing. Rather, you're an upcoming artist or you already built a strong audience just like Russ. Now, obviously, for somebody like Russ, this is even one of those situations that artists at his level typically will not do at all. Now, if you're an upcoming artist, you might be more open to doing something like this. Maybe not, because you know how upcoming artists be when it comes to just trying new things and doing things out of their comfort zone. So Russ basically talked about how he did an open verse challenge on his song Handsomer. He just was letting his fans go ahead and just hop on and fill in that open verse. And through that, an artist named Caitlin that he ended up signing later on ended up hopping on it. His and her fans was going crazy. They was sending it to him saying, yo, you gotta hear this. And he said it was so fire, people was asking like, yo, could you go ahead and drop this as a remix? So like I said, this is where that open-mindedness thing come in, because we all have to be open-minded. We all have to be ready to get out of our comfort zone and use. Obviously, one thing with TikTok is that we always hear people say, yo, TikTok is a place that you gotta get on, you gotta take advantage of it. I had a moment where I went crazy with TikTok. I was focused super heavily on it. I haven't been so focused on TikTok as much lately as probably I should, but definitely as an upcoming artist, just like I always talk about with social media, YouTube, Instagram, all these places, we need to be taking advantage. We need to be over there doing as much as we possibly can to build an audience, connect with our audience in a way that we wouldn't have been able to connect with our audience before. Y'all already know how TikTok is, and y'all know that we should be there posting as much content as we possibly can. But this right here, like I said, this is an example of getting out of your own way. When the fans was hitting them up saying, yo, drop this as a remix, as an artist, it's easy to say, no, I don't want to touch the song. The song is already what it is. I'm gonna just leave the open verse challenge as a TikTok challenge, and that's it. He was able to get out of his own way. He was able to listen to his fans. His fans let him know that they want this song, and so he listened. Like I always say, as an upcoming artist, if the fans asking for it, give it to them. A lot of artists will say, oh, they don't want to drop a lot of music very consistently. They like to give themselves like some time in between. I always say, listen, the fans gonna want new music no matter what. You can drop a song this week, and then in a week or two, they want a new song. And it's not because, oh, the other one wasn't good or it fizzled out. No, it's just that they like to hear new music. They want new music as much as possible. That doesn't mean that they're not gonna listen to the songs that you already have out that they like so much, but they want new stuff. They always want some fresh content. They always want some fresh music. And if they don't want that, then they're not really a fan, and you won't really hear what they have to say anyway. That's why I always say, whatever music you got sitting on your hard drive, get that music out. Don't ever hold it. It don't make sense to hold it, because I can tell you, if you want a hit song, you want a song that's gonna reach the masses, reach new audiences that you haven't reached before, it's not going to do that just sitting on your hard drive. You got to get it out, and then you have to market that record. And another reason why being an independent artist is so important is because he was able to listen to his fans, and he was able to put this song out. Do you think that if he was signed to a record label, do you think that he would have been able to do that? Especially if he didn't have a great deal. We know that Russ had a 50-50 profit split deal, and he owned his masters, so he was most likely able to have creative control because he already proved that he can win creatively. But the crazy part is that he ended up going number 40 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Now, it's a lot of different looks on this whole Billboard chart nonsense, and it's a lot of different emotions, a lot of different opinions and ways we feel as artists about Billboard charts and all these charts that's industry owned. And I ain't gonna cap, I'm in that same boat. A lot of the time, I don't really care about the charts. I don't care to get a song on there. I don't care anything that come with it. We always hear about the politics at hand when it comes to all those charts. But one thing about Russ is that he's breaking down barriers. He's breaking down doors that as independent artists, we felt like might have been unattainable based on the information that was given to us. We always gotta be conscious of the fact that the industry is gonna push this narrative that as an independent artist, we're not able to get any of the opportunities that signed artists are getting. Now, yes, it might be harder for us to get it because we may not have the connections, we may not have the money, but Russ is just proving that it's possible as long as we get the right connections and we can go ahead and put money into it by marketing it, getting it on radio, all these things that the Billboard charts look at. But I think the biggest takeaway from this video, man, is if your fans is asking for something, give it to them. And oftentimes, if you overthinking about something, it's most likely great. You just gotta put it out, and it does not matter. If a song is not good, the audience just might not listen to it as much. But there's gonna be some people that like it. For the majority, maybe they won't listen to it, but it does not matter. That's something I learned because I remember I was hoarding music for the longest, but then I ended up putting together an album called Came So Far, and y'all can check it out on Spotify, all platforms. It's an album of songs that I had on my hard drive for a while that I was overthinking, or they just rolled over. Maybe I made a song that I felt was better, and so I put that out and it just roll over, and then my catalog just built up. But one thing I learned is that all the songs that I would overthink, or the songs that I kept in the vault for the longest because maybe I felt like they weren't as good as other songs that I ended up putting out, when I do end up putting those songs out, y'all end up liking those songs a lot of the time more than the songs that I thought was better than. So that just goes to show we don't know what the hit is. We can't overthink. We can't try to control everything because the truth is we can't. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping into this video. I hope y'all was able to take something from it and learn from this. And when y'all want to go ahead and put y'all music out and you overthinking and you don't know if it's good enough, and non-factors that don't mean anything that we just put into our head for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. If you was able to learn something, make sure you go ahead and drop a comment down below, extending on the topic. Add to it. Whatever thoughts you have on this entire topic, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section. I'm gonna get right back at y'all. But if you did ride with the video and you agree with what I'm talking about, and you was able to learn something from it, make sure you go ahead and hit like. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
He got an alibi and he won't abide to no law. I know it's fucked up, but he won't hesitate to go send a nigga to a law. Young nigga with rag ties in the back of a Maybach. Put in work, whole fam gon' eat. I've been going to work on eat. All grind, no sleep, I stay low key. And you know I be rolling with killers, they really gorillas. Only the realest, you know that we winning. I feel like